Hi there, here is the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G. This is like the middle child of the Note 12 series. It starts at 22,000 and is a perfect mix of good specs, impressive 50 megapixel Sony sensor and a stellar 120Hz AMOLED display. In fact, Redmi has packed 90% of the Plus variant specs in here. It's got the same display, same chipset, optical image stabilization and even a very identical looking design. So if you want to save some bucks, this one is definitely worth checking out. I'll take you through a very unique unboxing experience. So here is the special box packaging of the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G. Here you can see this is a box which looks like a camera module, pretty cool. Right on the top you can see the sensor and it comes with Super OIS 50 megapixel Sony IMX766 sensor. So let's open it up. And here you can see Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G. Then you have a pop socket with the Super Note branding. Then you have a keychain. This one too comes with the Super Note branding. But the best part is this keychain comes with a SIM ejector pin. Isn't that cool? I'm sure this is something I'm going to carry in my pocket for a really long time. So here is the retail box packaging. This is a glacier blue color in 8GB RAM and 256GB variant, made in India. Let's quickly open it up. Here we have the SIM ejector pin, a user manual, a TPU transparent cover, the phone itself, a USB-C charging cable, and finally a 67-watt charging brick. The back of this device is made of glass, frosted finish, which looks very premium. No fingerprints, but definitely some smudges when you touch it. Triple camera setup with 50 megapixel Sony IMX766 sensor, 8 megapixel ultra wide and 2 megapixel macro. The rear primary camera comes with OIS, as Redmi would like to call it, Super OIS. It helps to capture blur-free images, better night images and smoother videos. More on that a little later. Now that's the slimmest Redmi Note out there, just 7.98mm to be exact. Fun fact, it still houses a 5000 mAh battery in here, truly an engineering feat. Headphone jack at the top, IR blaster just next to it, dual stereo speakers on the top and at the bottom. The power standby button doubles as a fingerprint scanner and is also quite fast. No complaints. The front screen comes with Gorilla Glass 5 protection, which should prevent the display from scratches or any kind of damage. By the way, this is the TPU cover of the phone and I highly recommend you use it, even though if you use a third party or this one, it's entirely your call, highly recommended. Now my favorite part of this phone is the display. 6.67-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels. 16 megapixel punch hole camera can be spotted right in the center. This is a 10-bit panel, 100% sRGB support and the colors are spot on. Punchy, vibrant with perfect blacks. 120Hz refresh rate with 240Hz touch sampling. It's super smooth, especially when you're scrolling on a website or social media app. It comes with adaptive refresh rate, so it'll adjust automatically between 30, 60, 90 or 120Hz depending on the content you're consuming. This also helps increase battery life. Watching movies and videos is a delight. You can stream HDR 4K videos at 60 FPS. There's no lag or any drop frames. Since this phone comes with Widevine L1 certification, you can also stream 4K videos from Netflix and other OTT apps as well. In fact, it comes with Dolby Vision support. You can spot the logo on supported titles on Netflix and what a stellar experience it is. Adding to the fun are the dual stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos support. It's crazy loud, very crisp and immersive thanks to Atmos. In fact, you can even plug in your favorite wired headphones and enjoy lossless audio. This Note 12 Pro truly nails it in the media department. Coming to the user experience, it's running MIUI 13 over Android 12. It's smooth and I didn't notice any lag. Fewer bloatware apps this time and thankfully you can delete even what you don't need. It's running the 6nm Dimensity 1080 chipset. It supports up to 10 5G bands. You can see the list here. By the way, 5G will work across all the providers in India, if that's your concern. The unit we have came with 8GB LPDDR4X RAM, which further can be extended by 5GB, giving you a total of 13GB. It helps launch apps quickly, multitasking works swiftly, and most recently used apps are still in memory. Great performance. Talking about performance, we ran some benchmarks starting with Antutu. We get 4,45,000, which I'd say is pretty decent. It comes with UFS 2.2, we get 1005 read speed and 932 MB write. Also pretty good. And finally, CPU throttled to 92% of its max performance. We also played Call of Duty, very smooth experience. No lag or drop frames were noticed. 240Hz touch sampling is not the best for gaming, but didn't notice any input lag either. No heating issues, it comes with 12-layer heat dissipation system that dissipates heat, ensuring better thermal control during heavy activities like gaming and video editing. Alright, coming to the camera. Here are some samples shot with the 50 megapixel Sony primary sensor. These are untouched, unedited pictures, excellent details are captured during the day, very impressive dynamic range, and the colors are tuned to look more natural. Also, let's not forget, a lot of those details are because of Super OIS. These are some pictures taken in night in low light, so crisp with capturing good amount of detail. This is a 4K 30 FPS video shot handheld during the day. The stability is impressive. Here's a video shot in 4K in low light, and here too you can see it's stable, maintaining good amount of detail. Here are some ultra wide shots, also does a decent job. Here are some macro. Well, you can't expect too much from a 2 megapixel sensor, but I'd say it's workable. Then here are some shots taken with a 16 megapixel front camera, and it does a terrific job. Here you can see that the sun is behind, yet my face is well lit. Here are some shots in low light, also pretty good. The primary camera on the Note 12 Pro is a winner all the way. Excellent low light, OIS and good video quality. Coming to the battery. Well, we get a 5000 mAh battery as mentioned earlier, and it'll easily last you a day, even a day and a half with medium to heavy use. 67-watt fast charging, which enables you to get full day's charge in just about 15 minutes. If you want the 120-watt charging, then you must consider the Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus. Alright, final thoughts. So Redmi has gone all guns blazing with their Note series this time, and there's something for everyone. Budget option, then there's the Redmi Note 12, the perfect package, then you have the Redmi Note 12 Pro, and if you want the highest tier with 200 megapixel and 120 watt charging, then you should go for the Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus. These are all good phones balancing all the features and specs perfectly. A lot of people comment it's overpriced, but good phones aren't gonna be cheap anymore. So be prepared. But yes, Redmi is offering solid devices with the Note series. The Pro variant, this one that I'm using, is priced at 22,000 with card discount, and it's definitely an excellent option to consider. I'll share the links of all these phones in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check it out. So this was it guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.